was a gun.
I'm not voting.
If we want to build our nation.
The problem with the Somalians.
Just want to experience something else than a black man.
Move on, move
Can't be
forward.
like a horse with blinkers on.
Honestly say, I was about to have
Corrupt
sex and then I pulled
crap,
up.
but it's nice.
My name is Mochi. I'm staying on Symphony Way.
I'm Faiza, and I'm living in Symphony Way, and I'm here struggling for a house.
My name is Mastura. I'm here for a house.
My name is Kiyami Alexander. I live here at the 193 Symphony Way. I'm here to struggle for a house with my friends and family.
My name is Rashida Lavemba, and I'm also here in the pavement in Symphony Way. I'm sitting here for a house for my child.
I'm waiting now for 12 years on a waiting list. I never get a house. So that time when I move in, I think they're going to give us this houses because we are on the waiting list. So the time they evicted us, me and my kids, we were sitting only in this hockey, we're staying here.
They evicted us here from the 19th of December, February. We live here on this pavement from that time until now. And I'm prepared to struggle, still struggle till I get my house from here.
The people that live here don't even have a decent roof over their head. Like they have a piece of plastic and there's a few holes in maybe. Then when it rains, the rain comes through there. The whole bed is wet. Maybe the small children they get a cold and all that. Then when they go to the day hospitals and all that, they don't get the right treatment because the people just think, yeah, you live on the pavement.
If it's raining, our bed is wet. Sometimes we must sit up and sleep. We don't need. That is the worst we have here. And sometimes if the wind is blowing, sometimes we think the hockey is going to go away or something.
The worst part that's living here, it's when the wind blows, the rain, and it's cold, and we have to put our children on a safe place where they can feel the warmth, that they don't feel so cold, that they can be stranded in the struggle.
My children don't want to be here anymore because it's cold here, and I have a son, he's very sick, and he can't be able to stay here. Just praying for him for a house. That's all I want.
How long have you waited?
I waited from 99 years for a house.
Do you have any hope now?
I just praying for my house as well.
I got married on the pavement here. We planned, me and my wife, we planned before we planned we're going to get married. And we didn't want to stop the wedding or anything, so we just planned on and we got married here, and now she's pregnant. And now we want a better future for our children. We don't want our children to be to struggle like we're struggling.
The police is wrong what they do. They say women's right, children's right, but look what they do to our kids. The kids were standing and crying every time. And the way they're fighting with the woman. Where's the woman right and the children right? There's nothing because her child gets sore.
About Friday, they came here, they can break one of our kids off here, and they spat tear gas in his faces and his eyes and all that kind of stuff. And so we ran in Ashraf's place, and they will come down here the road and look for more hookies to get throw off.
They know there's only few women here. The men is not here to stand up for them, so they thought maybe they can take their chances to do what they wanted to do. But then a woman stood up to them and they couldn't take that, and so they started spraying tear gas, I believe. And the children also were affected with it, sprayed in the children's eyes and ears and faces and all that. And that is most child abuse, woman abuse.
If they're shooting now, like last time, one day when they were shooting, they were standing here. Our people must run up. But we're not criminals, but they treat us like that and our children like that. Now why they do that to us? But they cannot go to the right places, to the law of like the smoker houses or that stuff. They cannot go there. But they want us innocent people who grow up our children. We're waiting for houses, but they do that to us. It's wrong.
When I'm not going to be there, then my wife, maybe if he's going to be a daughter, she will be able to stand up for themselves like that. It's a good, because in other areas you don't see that because the men have to do everything and so. And here we learn to do everything for ourselves, like there's women that are single parents and they have to do everything themselves. How they like the men in the house and so. But it doesn't bother me because I'm here to stand with my family and so. But if it must happen that my wife is gonna stand up for me. Yeah.
The thing when you sitting here now in this struggle, I think the thing when they evict us out of the houses, I think there you're starting to build yourself up, being a strong woman, standing. If your husband is not there, you have to stand for yourself, for your children, protect them. And I think the anti-eviction, they make us that strong people, standing up for yourself, for your rights, and especially for your children. I think that's what makes me a strong woman. Because if my husband is not here in the work, I have to stand up. If that police coming down here, I have to protect my children. I can't now think about my husband and sitting and back and wait for the husband. I have to stand up now and fight for my child because I don't want them to get hurt. And I think that builds you up and make you that strong person.
We Muslims, we're not supposed to be like it, but the way they're pushing us, they're letting us, how they're letting us, the government is like, how they're treating us, what they're letting us go through and all that is making like the people become like this. Like people maybe think, yeah, these people are animals because they love them and all that. They don't show the good sides of us and the positive sides we start like trying to struggle for something or that. They just put the bad sides like, yeah, Symphony Way, now there's so much in our windscreen. But they don't know the story, what happened, why that happened. Like they will publish all the bad stuff, but they won't publish the good stuff, the positive stuff and so.
I put on madrasa here for the children to teach them our religion, and I think that is why it keep us strong here. That's the only thing we want to sit here. And we know, I really know, we're gonna get as soon as possible, we're gonna get our houses. Because when we're standing together here, praying here with the children, I know, I can feel it. And I always told the children, you ask for our Creator that we must get our houses soon. And I know we're gonna get it as soon as possible.
Before we talk, we pray. Doesn't matter if you pray, what you pray is your pray, what you do. That is the most, and the most important is Allah is the one who gonna make us let we get houses. We don't talk about politics or that stuff because if you believe in your maker, then He's the one who gonna give. That politics not gonna can throw us away. If Allah talk, Allah's the one who talk alone. That's the one I want to say. Because my kids, I know they're going to have a better life if they're in houses. And I believe in Allah. He's the one who's going to give my children that houses.
We are all human beings. We don't think about you are that religion, you are that color, or that. That doesn't bother for us. I think we are one unity, man. And we all come for one thing here. Only for a house. So we don't look at the color or the religion. That's how we are growing up, that you mustn't look up to each other.
We're in a struggle for all of us because all of us was evicted there. We go the same through in their houses, what they do to us. How can I take it? And that people was also in the struggle with me that time. They're the people who pick me up when my husband is not there. That is the woman who's sitting there. And her husband, her family, who pick my children up. They're there for my children. Now, how can I leave also all this family? This is my family now. Because my own family is not there for me. Now, this is my family. In the struggle is my family. And we must stand together. Because if you hurt, like they say, if you hurt one, you hurt all.
The first thing when I come sitting here, I think I don't want to live too next to an African. But after we were sitting here, all together, sitting, fighting for the same thing, so I think, no, that is not a color story. It's not a religion story. We love each other. That brings us close to each other.
Yeah, that's how it happened, yeah. We at first, was like, nobody worried about each other and so. But afterwards, when we saw, now, I'm in trouble in the course guy that came up. So the unity, that was quite, that is why as time went on, we started loving each other, we trusted each other, we communicated and we were there for each other like that. That's how it happened. It's all the time that we that they put it together. I don't believe that when if we still had to live in the houses, that would have happened. it's because when we're in the struggle did that we have to come
Bring us
together. and
together,
feel
that
all
love, that bond, get closer with each other.
like we love each other now. We like a family. But like almost like we know each other for years because every day we talk to each other, tell about the past, maybe when we loved there and all that.
Yes, you
Everybody.
can go out. When you go out, you can ask your African neighbor, just look after my house. Let just that bring us closer to each other.
Trust each other.
We
yeah.
can trust each other.
Our Creator, He doesn't say we can say that one is Christian, that one is Muslim, that one is He doesn't believe. We here for our houses only for our kids and all of us. Doesn't matter. We can pray also for them. We can make salah also for them. We believe. So long we believe in Allah, we're gonna get that houses. We don't believe what the politic people say, but we believe in our Creator.
Over the years, like when at the time when I grew up and all that, we thought, yeah, like when they say democracy, I don't understand the politics stuff, and I don't understand democracy. But they say that democracy is when everybody's got to say the rights and all that, and there's no apartheid like whatever and so whatever. But I don't see stuff like it happening. There's still like apartheid people, just like the people that is high, like us, like people like the people that is like high, they come like they say, you colored, you know, the darky come past here with a lolly car, they say, you colored, you can't tell us like it. Or a whitey come here past with a liquor 4x4, they say, you colored, you can't tell us what you want to do. That is apartheid. That is not like a democracy or whatever. We also are human. We got a human rights in this country. Now where's that and all that? I don't see the future getting better and all that. It's like everything is just getting worse because other people's getting luxury. They're getting the way they want to do it. And we still here and whatever. The poorest of the poorest people, they don't get seen in everything or whatever. Like only when you have money and all that, then you get seen in this country or whatever. It's not right much like it. Now why is the reason that the democracy came into this country and all that? Now the black guy's got more power than the white and the colored guy, whatever. Now when is it going to change? It's not going to change, yo.
In this road, the children go to school, they go to madrasa, they keep them busy in life because and this is also a good thing for the children to see what is happening in life for them. It's not that they say now we stay in houses, they doesn't see nothing, but now they see everything what happened.
I told my child, my son, be educated because if I have education, I wouldn't sit it here now. We would have a big house with a car, so you want to be like mommy. If you don't want to be like mommy, then you be educated. You have education, go learn further, go to a varsity, and you get the good jobs. I think that makes the children also strong for that because they see all this and that was a history for them also.
Go to school, learn to everything what you want. Now that is my dream for my children. I don't want them in life to sit just like me now. I want them to go out and show them the world. They must go look what is better for them in life. That is my dreams for my kids.
Well, the dream for my children is and for me in life is just to let my children get education because my eldest daughter wants to study a psychologist and the other one wants to study a lawyer. And I think for that, the dream that I have for them is just to have a better life, a future in life. And so I told them to go to school, get their studies, and from there on, I just have to see that they get their studies.
My dream is one day is the children grow up. My son wants to be an imam, and I just want to have a better life for them.
My dream is to have a roof over my head, so they can be secure and have a better life for my family, and so we don't have to struggle anymore. And my dream is that everybody in the street must be like neighbors. When we move in the houses, they must put us all together in the same area, nothing like sticky like it.
My dream in life is also to get a house and for my child, for my son, the education, good education, because he always told me you want to be a scientist. And I said, you want to be a scientist, you must learn to be a scientist. And I the only thing I want my child to be get a good job, and we must be settled in a house.